and welcome to the Rice Effect, where we focus on the things that affect you. Now, my name is Stephanie Rice. If you're new or you just haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you press the subscribe button, and right next to it, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss not another video of mine again. Now today, we're going to be focusing on making okra gel. That's right, okra gel. And what we're going to be making is the straight okra gel and also, the Ayurvedic okra gel, okay? You know how we do here. But that okra gel, it acts as a pre-poo, it can act as a detangler, and also an edge layer, okay? And a hair setter, okay? So it's 3 in 1, and it's very moisturizing as well. Has a wonderful slip. Well, you know what? Why don't you join me in making it, okay? I'll see you in the kitchen. Come on, let's go. Hey curls, so now it's just about time that we start on this very simple but nutritious for our hair and also for our digestive system okra gel. Okay, so right now I have 15 pieces of freshly washed okra, okay? So I'm just going to put this out here. Now you can feel free to use fresh. Usually I use fresh okra, but right now I'm using frozen okra. Okay, so let's get these cut. Let's just line them right up here and do it the easy way. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we just ventured right over to the stove, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn the stove on to a high temperature. We're going to move this okra out the way. I'm turning it on to 6, and I'm going to pour in 1 cup of water. Okay, and I'm going to set that to boil. But really, I would like to add maybe ½ a cup more, so I think I'm going to do that. There we go. Okay. And we want to let this set to boil. Okay, now that the water has got to a sizzle, I'm going to add in the okra. Very nice. Okay, we're just going to give it a stir. And we're going to let it boil. So now it is time to strain. So we're going to take that okra gel, and right here I have a glass bowl. I have my strainer over it, and I'm just going to nicely, just very nice, and all just slips out. Now there's a lot more that's going to come out. I strain. Now I like to double strain it so I can get everything that I can get out of my okra gel, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that okra, after I've strained it in the bowl, I'm going to put it right into my trusty mug. I got this mug, I think at a flea market or something, or a discount store somewhere, and honey, I swore I would never break it. And it hasn't broken on me yet. That's the truth. So I'm going to take some tongs and I'm going to squeeze it out because it's very hot at this moment. Okay. See that coming out? Very nice. Now I'm going to put this into a bowl, and I'm going to put some cool water on it, ½ a cup of water, just to kind of loosen things up and to get the temperature down so I can maneuver it.
So the water is really just for the dipping, but there's so much more gel in there, you know, but it's so hot. So I want to get that out. And you can have as much gel as you want because there's so much gel in here. And that's the routine. The more you want, the more you can get. Again, you just dip it in this water to get it moist again. You get it more pliable, basically. Just keep on going. You can go on for a long time. You can even save this in the refrigerator for up to a week. Put in an airtight container, and then you just, again, you wet it again, and you just get the gel out. You see, that's nice and green. And see, the green is the chlorophyll. It's so filled with it. Rarely do you see a lot of gels with the green in it. I mean, a lot of people, when they're making aloe gel, they take the skin off of it and then they have a white gel, but there's loads of nutrients in that green. I've seen some of them use the green, but most, they just take the skin off. Here, we've cooked this with the skin. Very nice. So here is our beautiful okra gel. And you can use this at the end of your LCO or your LOC moisture regime, which is leave-in cream oil or leave-in oil cream, okay? And then you can put this gel on here. This gel will also moisturize as it seals, okay? So this is our nice okra gel, straight, okay? But you know me, I want to put something Ayurvedic in there, okay? I'm going to put 1.5 teaspoons of amla, 1 teaspoon of bamboo, 1.5 teaspoon of honey, of raw honey, 1 teaspoon of flaxseed oil, and I just wanted to add a little something extra in here. It's not an Ayurvedic herb, but this is sage. Sage is a Chinese herb that's great for the darkening of the hair, for thickening of the hair, for strengthening of the hair, okay? And as we know, amla is packed with vitamin C, which is fantastic for the hair, and bamboo is packed with silica. And our flaxseed oil is packed with omega fatty acids. This is the kind of fat that your hair likes, the kind of fat that your hair actually likes to absorb. And that raw honey is our humectant, which draws moisture to your hair. Okay, so let's put these all in. Let's add this all in. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle it, okay? Sprinkle. Let's just stir it in. Okay, and then we're going to put in the oil, flaxseed oil, just a little bit of that. Wonderful. I'm gonna put a little sage in here. Now sage is it's not like a, well, it looks like a powder, but it's kind of grainy. It's kind of like, it feels like, something you stuff a pillow with. It feels very soft. Now, we're going to put this on the stove in the double boiler method, meaning that we're going to fill up a pot of water, let that get really hot. We're going to put this in here, okay? In direct heat, okay? So this can all kind of mesh together. And this will be the last thing. Raw honey will be the last thing that we put in this concoction because this is heat sensitive. So here we are using the double boiler method. It's just starting to boil a little at the bottom. So we're just going to let it simmer. And you see how the herbs, most of them have kind of gone into the gel. Wonderful. And here we go. This is a great mixture right here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to strain, okay? And here's a nice fine strainer, okay? So we can strain out those powders. Here we go. Very fine, isn't it? Oh, there it goes. Good. This thing really, really works. Okay. I find it even works better than the cheesecloth. See that? See all that at the top? It's taking a while for it to go through. Look at all of that. And I found this at the discount store. Okay. Wonderful. So what we want to do now is we want to add the honey now. And since it's still a little warm, honey's going to go right in. One thing about okra gel is that it's much lighter than other gels. It's lighter than flaxseed gel. It's lighter than even aloe vera gel in its texture, you know. But the longer you cook it, the thicker it will get. And the longer you leave it too. Okay? So we're going to leave this for around an hour or so. But if you wanted to thick it up, you could put some guar gum, or you can put some xanthan gum, and it will thicken it up. Okay? But let me just touch it. Oh, see, it's really, really nice. Let me show you. And there's a little bit of grain in there, but really not much at all. Okay, so oh, that feels nice, and it's great for your skin too. Okay. If I were to strain it over and over again like I usually do, then it wouldn't be there. See, there's that little bit of grain, and I would say that's the amla. Okay. Let me show you how we do that. Back to the trusty mug. Now you see, it's really up to you whether how much grain. I don't like my stuff too grainy, okay, because then I put product in my hair. But this is the last product in your hair. But I like my stuff grain free. Look at that. Do you see that? Yes. Look at that gel. Oh, yes, honey. So, there's going to be so much less powders in there. Let's look and see what we got. That right there, that's the powders. Okay? Beautiful. Look at that. We have our Ayurvedic okra gel. Okay, now hey, I can't stop this party without putting in a little essential oil. So I like to put in peppermint. Okay, I like that zing in my stuff, you know. So I'm just gonna put a little. I'll probably put 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it smells so wonderful. I can smell the sage. I can smell the peppermint. Oh, it smells beautiful. But if you wanted to put rosemary or something that's great for the scalp and the hair, or lavender or something to that effect, just go right ahead. Thank you for joining me in making this okra gel. Isn't it amazing that you can make something out of the food that you eat? Amazing. Until next time, bye.